Hey everybody, and welcome to another one of my beer reviews. Today we'll be reviewing a beer from Tatamagouche Brewing out of Tatamagouche, Nova Scotia. I am a big fan of Tatamagouche Brewing. They're putting out some very awesome beer. This one here is definitely one of them. I've had it a couple of times before. I had another one here, actually it's on display. It's the Man O' War Extra Strong Ale. This one here was a grape brandy barrel age. This one here rang in at a whopping 15.2% alcohol. Wasn't able to do very much after I drank this full bottle. Very strong, but very good. It was very smooth. I put it here because it was definitely a beer to remember. A big fan of their beer. If you've had a few of their beer, you must know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm a big fan of their Jitney Dry Hop Sour. Super good beer, and they're making some really good stuff. Really awesome beers. Another thing that's pretty cool about this brewery, they've got an online store. You can go online on their website and you can order beer and get it delivered right to your house. I'm not 100% sure that you can get it delivered here in New Brunswick, but I'm thinking that you probably could. I can't see why not, but I know in Nova Scotia for sure you're able to order some beer, which is absolutely freaking amazing. So if anybody in government is listening to this right now, if we're not able to do that in New Brunswick, this would definitely be something that we should look into for sure. This would be pretty amazing, being able to order beer online. I've not done it yet, but you know what? I might just do it pretty soon, so I do invite you to go out on their website, Tatamagouche website, and check it out, see what you can find there, and if they ship to New Brunswick. Hopefully they do, and you guys will be able to order some and get some up here easily enough. So I want to start off by thanking some of my sponsors. Give a big shout out to Jeff and Fred from Sagas and Akar for the spotlights. They're the reason why you're seeing me this clear, and you're seeing the beer really well as also. And a big shout out to Bootlegger for the mic and the camera and the editing software that I'm very much still getting used to. I did try to get an intro going. If it worked just fine. If not, well, it's supposed to be on this episode. So if it worked, I'll be very happy about it. If not, well, it'll be on the next one or the one after that. I'm still working very hard on that. Actually, Friday the 12th of April, there's going to be a very awesome event. It's going to be a tap takeover with Micro Houblon Pêcheur from Village Poirier. I'm a massive fan of their beer. If you haven't tried it yet, I do invite you to go and try it out. It's on tap right now with Bootlegger. So what's going to happen on Friday the 12th, I don't know what time exactly is going to be the event. It will be posted soon enough. Micro Houblon Pêcheur is going to be there. The master brewer is going to be there. And they're going to have all their beer available on tap over at Bootlegger. I'm going to be there as well. I'll be asking the brewer a couple of questions, a little interview. It's going to be an awesome event. I truly hope I see you all there. Come over, have a beer, chat with us, ask us any questions. And, you know, like I always say to everybody, you know, if you get a chance to see the brewer and you want to know what's in your beer, and you want to know a little bit more about how it's brewed, how it was made, what was the influence behind it, what was the ideas behind the beer, he's going to be there. So it's a great opportunity to ask those questions. And it just makes the beer a little bit more, you know, enjoyable, as I would say anyway. So that was a couple of my sponsors. We'll go through a few more of those sponsors later on in the episode. So this one here is a North Shore Lagered Ale. So what's a lagered ale? It starts off, brewing process, it's going to start off as being brewed as an ale, so top fermented, and then it's cold aged like a lager would be. It takes a little bit longer to brew with the lagering process. But what it does, in a pale ale, you're going to have notes of citrus, a little bit fruitier. But in a lager, you're going to have a crisp, clean beer, a little bit bready. So you're going to have, to me, it's the best of both worlds. You get the best of the pale ale and you get the best of the lager. I'm not the biggest fan of lagers, but this one here, a lagered ale, is really gets my attention. I love it whenever I get the chance to put my hands on it. I love getting it here. And you know what? I found it over at the Bathurst location of the NBL, which was really good. It's my first time seeing it there, I think. I think the last time I did get it, I had to go down to Nova Scotia and pick one up. But I'm very happy to have it here. So it's a great beer to have. if you're in the area, I'm sure if it's available in Bathurst, it's definitely available throughout New Brunswick for sure. So I do invite you to grab one of those. Or if there's any other of Tatamagouche Brewing's beer out there, grab it. Don't hesitate. You don't got to think about what it is. Just about all of them are good. Every one of them that I've had yet have been very, very good. So let's see what we're going to be pouring as a color here. Another sponsor I just jumped in, we're going to be pouring the beer in their glass, is Jym Line Glassware. These guys here have been really gracious to set me up with 6 or 7 glasses. Very, very awesome glasses. This one here seems to be fitting with the beer that I'm drinking today. They've sent me a bunch of other glasses too that are very, very amazing. I did try them out this weekend. They work just fine. The beer does taste better if it's in a good glass. I have to say that. So a huge shout out to Jym Glassware. You can see their work. They're printing on the growlers pretty well throughout the provinces of Atlantic Canada. Growlers, their glasses. If you're not yet using them, you're crazy. If you're a restaurant, you want to get your logo printed on the glass. They got some pretty amazing prices. They do work throughout the Atlantic provinces. I wouldn't be surprised if they ship throughout Canada. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that they do ship just about anywhere. They're doing some great work. The labels that they're putting out is really amazing. Anyway, so a huge shout out to Jym Line. You'll be seeing a few more of their glasses throughout the episodes. So a big thanks to them for coming along as a sponsor and setting me up with these amazing glasses. All right. So a very nice color, very lagerish color, nice crisp. Again, the glass really does a big difference for me. Absolutely amazing. So a very, very nice color. It's crisp, like a lager should be, but this one here will have some pale ale notes to it. So you're getting the best of both worlds. So right off the bat, you're getting a little bit of fruity aromas. You're getting that yeasty aroma as well. Just a little bit. Well, it's a perfect blend. It's a hybrid style of beer. It's not something that's very, very popular. I don't see very many of them in the Atlantic provinces. This one here from Tatamagouche is very, very good. It's a crisp, clean beer. Very good. You're getting that citrus blast right on the front. And a nice, clean finish. It's crisp. It's a beautiful beer with summer just around the corner. I hope it's around the corner. Feels like it anyway. This would be a great beer for a patio, any patio session. This is very good. I don't believe it's very strong on alcohol. I believe it must be close to, it's 4.7. It's below 5. It's definitely something that can be sessionable on the patio. Very nice color, a crisp finish, very little bitterness to it. Slight breadiness on the finish. You're really getting the best of both worlds. Really well blended together. Did an amazing job with this beer. Very, very happy. And this beer here would go just fine with some bass if you would be going on a kayak fishing adventure with Bass Stack Fishing, which is another one of my sponsors. I do strongly invite you to check them out. They are gearing up. They're getting ready. Like I said, summer's just around the corner. So make sure to head on over there. If you're a fan of bass, give them a check out on their Facebook. They're getting ready. They're going to be heading out, and let me tell you, you're just about guaranteed to get something if you head out with them. They know the spots. They know where to get some fish. And another one of my sponsors is Nathan Dimitroff, the super comedian. You can find him every Friday at Studio 2. So be sure to check that out at 8 o'clock. He's hosting the event, and of course he's telling jokes. So a big shout out to him as well. And I did get someone to help me out this week. I hope I'm saying his name right. It's Leon Custodio from Almeida Studios. I did have some issues with my logo not being exactly done right. I couldn't blow it up to get some bigger print shops. To get it printed bigger, I should say, like a poster type of deal. He stepped in and I don't know what he did to it, but he said he vectorized it. I don't know the lingo at all, but anyway, whatever he did to it, he did an amazing job. So a huge shout out to Leon from Almeida Studios. Thank you very much. I'll have the link to his website in the description, so check that out. He does do a lot of work. He sells custom prints, I think, and so make sure to check that out. So on that note, cheers. Let's hope for a very, very warm week. Not too warm that the snow goes away too fast, because up in Bathurst we still got a shitload of snow, and we don't want the basements to be flooded. Not mine anyway. So cheers to that. Have a good rest of the week.